RaZeR, the undead player, versus Shades, the human player. Their MMRs are a lie. It's a lie. RaZeR is 1715 MMR. That's actually kind of right. He hasn't really played that many games as of late, to be perfectly honest, from what I can see, unless he's got a Smurf. But he's about a 1700 player. It seems like he likes other game modes to mostly play, which is fine. Shades, on the other hand, his MMR showed as 1615, but he played yesterday. He played very well. He's definitely over 1700. In fact, his AKA is like, as of yesterday, when I looked at it, was like 1780. So he's got the Humba. He's a good player. He did lose to Z-Pans yesterday. It was a fun series, though. He had some good ideas. Z-Pans had more micro than a normal Night Elf house and pulled off some sick moves and was able to clinch out some series when or games, I should say, both games. When I really thought Shades should have won, would have won, didn't win. So we're going to have to see how he does versus Undead. I have no friggin' idea. I have no idea what type of player RaZeR is either. So what's going to be the first heroes? We got Standard, and we got Standard. Alright, so I would anticipate RaZeR is going to go right for an Expo. And, you know, sometimes you creep something first. Personally, I always like going right for an Expo, especially with how far away that critter is. It's not like over here like it sometimes is, so he's probably just going to run up to here. And then on the other hand, I do expect Shades, who's clearly an older player from places he always builds his farms every game. I expect either a straight Expo, or he's going to take like this or this first. Human gets a little bit more wiggle room, I think, in that, just because their hero comes out a little bit earlier and they have, you know, militia. Okay, he's not going. I was going to say, the advantage of taking the Expo first is that you should have your shit done, and you'll be able to potentially get over here while the creep is still being taken. Oh, he's creeping too. Okay. I think he was trying to hope like lightning shield creep, but with the critter being all the way over here when he killed it, oh no, this is horrible for RaZeR. This is the problem with taking this creep first, especially if you don't have like, there is a way to activate lightning shield on your own units. You just got to do it right, and problem is he didn't do it right, which means he's going to have some super weak footies, which is going to make taking this harder. Meanwhile, Shades is just expoing. This is going to be a little bit scary, because this map especially, it's pretty easy for Shades to find level 3. And level 3 is the magic number for the Archmage. Okay. No Expo for RaZeR, so I'm not used to like a passive Lich play. He's gonna get a free footy if he sees it. Okay, he had to murder that one. I'm not used to the passive Lich play. I do hope he goes on the aggression, because you can't really let the... I feel like with Lich Ghouls, you can't let the human get level 3, get pressure onto your main base, which is probably what Shades plans on doing. He doesn't even have a Narub tower, so this could be bad. All of these guys, they're weak. The Archmage isn't level 3. That is the one thing going for RaZeR. Wow. Okay, Shades totally thought there was an Expo here. So I was kind of complimenting Shade. Now I don't really like it. He's kind of running around in circles. He did just lose a ghoul. He's kind of running around in circles. He really needs level 3. If RaZeR can get level 3 before Shades does, that would be huge. The problem is he just doesn't really have many ghouls that aren't, like, fucking dead. That's always a problem. So now comes the game of who gets level 3. And RaZeR just fucking won it. The problem is, being on the defensive, you don't really want to be on the defensive with the Lich. He even ate the ghoul right there instead of playing the blocking game. The problem with being on the defensive with the Lich is you really don't get to use your Nover on the thing you want to Nover. You want to know over this stuff back here, not the footies. The footies, they're expendable. When you're on tier 2 base, they're totally expendable. The one good thing right now for RaZeR is tier 2 is almost done. One bad thing is he doesn't have a Zig, so he's actually going to have to lose a ghoul if he wants to make a second hero at tier 2. Or else he's probably just going to say screw it and tech to tier 3. The tech has begun just now for Shades. Alright. Yep. So tier 3, we're going to have hopefully a timing attack. He did buy boots. Shades does not have boots, so he will eventually just completely outrun him. This is totally fine by Shades. He does not care that this is happening. This whole time, just sitting at level 2, not really what he wants, but he will get level 3 very quickly if he just takes a green. Kills what? 2 goals? Yeah, a little bit more. No, 2 goals. Math's hard. Alright. Standard. This is a little... Okay, he's going right in. The reason it's a little, because all I got to is this is a little, is now exactly this. Shades is doing the right thing. He is not going to defend. He is going to run into the base where there is no Darub tower. One, that's the scary thing. The second scary thing is he has no wood. He's got 300, 200. That's really not that much. You're going to want to get, like, your, you're going to want to get some statues, then you're going to want to get Destroyer form. That'll be about 200. So he leaves all those dudes over there, and he comes back with just his Lich, which is super hurt. He's got to be careful. He does not have gold. He has a little bit of gold. He has enough gold. He bought a rod. He's got to be very careful. He doesn't even have the gold to buy a healing scroll right now, or a healing pot. He will have his DK in a second. He should live long enough for the DK to come out, as long as he doesn't just stand there and take shots. The problem is, over here, he took... Ooh, that's a little scary. He gets pushed away. He did save most. The guard tower came up at the perfect time. This is not looking good for Shades. He needs to... I mean, RaZeR needs to heal. Just heal it. Very well done from Shades. He also gets level 3, which is a nice level up. What elementals will start doing tons of damage to the ghouls. He has to be careful about the ghouls. He can't even really bring them back because, well, they die. He does have one more coil. And now he's out of coils, so he's got to be careful. There's really not that much left. He should honestly just aim the Archmage and make him TP at this point. Oh, God. I mean, he still has ghouls, but they're just chilling in the back. There goes the TP. Gotta be a little careful. Okay. So he can bring back everything now. There we go. So, while all that's happening, Shades is going tier 3. RaZeR needs to rebuild his whole economy. He doesn't have an orb. He doesn't have a third hero. It's not looking good for RaZeR. Gun honor phase. In the words of AKM, where there's a Nover, there's a way.
Player's forces are under attack.
He's probably going for Zeppelin drops now, just to be ultra annoying. It's not a bad idea. Like, dude, RaZeR's trying to expo. I mean, you get the Zeppelin, you go into the back of the base, you kind of find a little choke, and you murder shit. Very well done. He's just leveling up the MK now while he pulls back the Archmage. So RaZeR decides to put gold into an Expo instead of into a third hero or an orb. It is, I think, a Hail Mary play. It's a oh fuck, I need to get back into this game. Let's just try an Expo play, I feel like. Like, because you can't defend the Expo. Water Elementals are dumb at this point in the game, so you're never going to be able to defend this Expo. Even with Nova, that'll take care of all the foots, and he doesn't even see that. That's unfortunate. He's going to be on the wrong side of this map. He might even have the TP. Temple of the Damned as well. This is a lot of different tech stuff, but no units. He does know it's there now, though. And this is actually nice. Those few shots are actually super nice. Just look how much slower this is happening. And that gives RaZeR enough time to at least come back a little bit. He pulled all the guys. Okay. I was like, where the hell did they go? Yeah, he's about to lose so many ghouls to the water alleys. He does not have an orb yet. Still, he is eating through the footies, which is good, because that should mean that we get out of here pretty soon. But damn, this looks like more damage than it actually was. I think it was more like one acolyte. He sent all the other ones over here. The problem is Shades probably sniffs this out. I do like the Garg. That'll make sure that the Zeppelin goes away eventually, as long as he doesn't lose it, like, you know, fighting elsewhere. He's got to start rebuilding. You got to start. You're gonna have no acolytes. He might just bolt it. He might honestly just bolt. Well, he's gonna bolt that. Okay. But here comes the miss chances. We got to see how much misses come on out. Oh, he's just nuking. Okay. Nuking the MK, but the problem is he has an Ankh. So this is a dead DK. And behind this, he is just not building any more workers. We're probably going to get a bolt to the face. This might be the end of the game. Because now the Paladin comes in. He's got the staff. He's got the bolt to the face. And that was game 1. I didn't think he was going to run back in. I wasn't checking. Alright, so this is part of the problem with, in my opinion, of being a more defensive-oriented one bit. You got, like, I don't think it's even really my opinion. It's a fact. You can't really play so defensive if you're going ghouls. You gotta get into their face. He did try, but as soon as he tried, Shades had the perfect time to then just run into the other base, and you'll trade your Expo for a main base anytime, all the time. What is game 2? Oh, got it. Where there's an over, there's a way. Well, AKM's always fucking wrong. Let's be honest. Oof, I don't like this map. We're going to Autumn Leaves. That's going to be scary for RaZeR. Although, RaZeR doesn't seem to love his Expo anyway, so maybe he won't Expo. We got RaZeR from Team ApeLords versus Shades from the Banana Banditos from week 1. It's a remake. Or a reschedule. RaZeR's about 1,700. Shades has been going up recently. He was like 1,650 on this account. Made a new account, which is suddenly 1,780. So, yeah. That's happening. Then later tonight, Memnon versus someone. I keep forgetting who the opponent is. I'm kind of dumb. Memnon versus Panda Saudis. That's it. I still find it weird saying Saudis, but whatever. Alright, so they're taking a break. They're going to the bathroom. Am I watching your games back? I'm not watching them at 1x speed. I don't like... Kenny, I'm not gonna lie. I'll watch them to criticize or like give. I'm not casting them. I hate casting games I already know the results to. I can't do that. I cannot pretend like I give a flying fuck when I know you won it in the end. You know what I mean? Like, some people are like, go watch it and cast it. And I'm like, I know the fucking result. How am I going to be like, oh my god, I wonder if it's going to work when it clearly fucking worked? Yeah, you're midnight, Kenny. Yeah, I was gonna, like I said, I was gonna look at both, but Panda got other people. I do enjoy the new gym meta. The dog is not so happy anymore. The dog is dinner. I don't know. Is Panda? I mean, not Panda. Is RaZeR gonna switch it up now? Are we gonna get a different opening? I think Expo on this map is super hard. Autumn Leaves, just very hard. In my opinion, if Shades takes his Expo, he can kind of control the other Expos. So I'm a little worried. I hope RaZeR just kind of runs across map. We're waiting on RaZeR. Shades is back. We're just waiting, I think, for the bathroom break. Or something. How many other games do we have? When the fuck did we start losing all the goddamn games in the second week? Team Alabama is suddenly kicking our ass. What the fuck? Oh, I guess that was just a Kenny game. Penguin, do you have a game time yet? I'm just looking at the list. I presume Colossi is finding a game time. Fourth Age versus Doom Train. I thought I saw they posted about it, but it probably just didn't pick up. Cage versus Sean McNabb should get done. And then there's just Pishwando. How the fuck do you say his name? PSJ Wanda? Wandeo? Wandeo? Dude, can you guys get, like, names like Americans can say, please? Where is Fourth Age? Could have sworn I saw Fourth Age post his game time. His spot wasn't working. Yep. Alright. Well, the bot was working. He just fucked it up. I hope they're not waiting on me while I'm sitting here talking. Alright. So, game is a-going, I think. Alright. God damn it, bot work. Alright, we're good. We're good. 1-0 for RaZeR. It's not for RaZeR, it's for Shades. I lied. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Gotta update the in-game score to Shades 1. Alright. So what are we gonna get? RaZeR is going for a ghoul opening, but I don't know. Beside that. What does Zeristas do? Let me guess, a bot. I'm still trying to figure out last game. Like, Shades just had a horrible start. It was miserable. Well, now I'm curious. What does Zarista say? It's probably just, do you want to buy people? Well, not buy people. Buying people would be bad. Oh! Gringo. What about a gringo? And isn't leche milk? Are we talking about, like, titty milk again? Let's Google it. Nothing happens in Burley game anyway. I'm keeping you guys in suspense. Spanish to English. What country are you from? White. Something. White is something. White is milk? Lucker. What does CAGA stand for? Because that's in between white and milk. Alright, anyway, back to this. So we do have a Lich matchup, but what is the Lich doing? We're going for an Expo. He's going to see it right away. He's going to know if he just clicks and sees. Okay, that's there. Shades isn't going... Neither of them are going right for an Expo. Okay. So they're both going for one camp. Maybe then we'll get an Expo. Who knows? Taishul thinks to follow. What is white shit milk? I learn something new every day. Yeah. That is true. Alright, so this is the part that I'm always a little bit scared of. So, here we go. Expo going down for Shades, right? But he's just going to run across map and now be able to pressure the Zig because RaZeR took another camp first. The good part for RaZeR is he's already level 2, so he's going to be able to start... Dude, those were too sick. That's super sick. The 2 footies getting ensnared right there. Should help out a little bit. RaZeR has to be careful he doesn't start just... Okay, he is really hot to trot about just eating all of his ghouls, which is okay, but I'm a little scared when it's like half-life. Do it on the low life, the really low life, like right now, but shit. Okay, he just starts to tech, which I'm glad that he made like an instant decision, but it is still a scary decision because now he did tech a little bit later. He's losing ghouls. He's almost level 3, and this is why I fucking hate this map. He is getting in the Rube Tower. He did realize this might end up in my base, so you better start doing that now. But now with all this happening, the Expo's just going down. It is about to finish. It does finish. And what is RaZeR going to do? He lost way too many ghouls. I'm really not a fan of the eating of ghouls, unless it's like last hit denies. I think he did lose a little bit too much. And now Shades is just going to heal up. He's going to play defensive. He's got the Expo. He stopped the other Expo because he knows it's not going to go up. He killed the Echo, and then there's a tech. RaZeR, on the other hand, has to pull his ghouls. I don't think he needed to pull them all, but he pulls all the ghouls, which means he won't have much wood at tier 2 at all. I mean, if you just kill the hero, though, that's an easy way to deal with this issue. May get a kill right here. Nice deny from Shades, but a dead footy is a dead footy. And now he's got to heal up again, and the only way he can heal up right now, because he's not even teching yet, is with that one scroll. And that also means he won't have any more scrolls, I don't think. I don't know what the cooldown, to be honest, is on that. RaZeR is sitting underneath, so he's got no more mana. Arcane Tower did his job. He's got to be careful. He doesn't have an X. He does not have a TP. Although Shades also has to be careful. Let's be real. Let's be real, guys. All right, he's going for the other side of the map, probably to get boots. He is tier 2, but again, he got supply stuck at 26 out of 30 food. He did buy boots, so now that's a lot of gold. People don't really realize it's all fun and good when you get boots, but you gotta make it worth it. You gotta kill something with it. He seems to buy it like when he's already in trouble. I feel like when you're already in trouble, it's already too late. You might as well just like run in the back. Uh oh. He has to just book it. Stop ring around the rosy and get the fuck home. Oh no, he's dead. He is so fucked. Wait, one more shot? Did it? Oh, he bought it. He bought it, he just couldn't use it in time. Yeah, I just read what you wrote, Rocker. That's interesting. Thank you for clarifying male semen and not, like female semen. So this sucks. Heal? No! Based on the flags, I don't think... yeah, but, like... For RaZeR, maybe that's a problem. For Shades, he's just like, I'm born into this. Or however you say that in Spanish. But, like, he's used to shit ping. Tier 3 coming up, he feels totally comfortable with not even doing anything with the scout towers in the main. Doesn't think he needs them. On the bright side, he never got level 3, so his hero came back quicker. That's big brain. Shades is looking to do damage, but he's a little bit scared of this Rib Tower. So for all you guys wondering how Warcraft patches, they just watch GNL. So, you're welcome.
A town is under siege.
Little scared that he's just doing this with level 3. I mean, without a level 3 hero.
Player's force.
Rip. It's I don't know how he found that creep jack, but he did. This will give him level 3 if he just kills something. No. Kill it. Kill it. He also does not have Orb again, which is a little bit concerning. Stop eating all your ghouls! Dude, he needs orb. It's never good when you're trading ghouls for water alleys. He just healed it. It was full life and he ate it. Double hero surround would be sick, but no. Any hero surround at this point would be sick. This is all like fine and good, but like Shades is cool just sitting here being derpy. Alright, we do have a third hero this time, but still no orb. RaZeR, what is your hatred of orbs? The orb would be super helpful right now. Here comes the creep jack. I guess, you know, he checked one, he goes to the other side. Comes in behind. Oh god, here comes the tanks. He's doing that push. It's super strong, especially if you end up not, you know, having an orb to stop it all. Yeah. That's very brave of you, Penguin. Or please, before you also lose your shop. Okay, don't. He really needs this orb just to kill stuff. Everything's just running away. Including your hero. Oh no, he's not getting the orb. No orb. Dude. Something's gonna die. This is not good. RaZeR is not gonna be amused after these games, I don't think. I mean, tanks here, the reason for him makes sense. He was so far ahead that, you know what? How are you gonna kill the tanks? He had the goal to buy the orb multiple times. There's no real excuse not to get an orb. You get an orb before you get a... really anything. Next push is just gonna kill him though, like honestly. Unless he somehow loses all of his heroes. Needs the orb. Please.
A player's forces are under attack.
Good night. Sweet statue. Here comes the push. There are many dice as there are ghouls at this point. But apparently ghouls might still win. Alright, I mean, he's just going in. Tons of damage being put out on the heroes. Don't blame him. He does have to be a little bit careful. He might just lose. These are level 1 heroes, so you got to be super careful about that. He does have a TP, though, and he might just TP back out if it gets dicey, which I think RaZeR may be okay with, but it's still not great, and he's going to lose. Oh. He does leave the tanks. Jimmy Lee, have you ever tried talking to Jabba? I think the two of you together could have an amazing discussion. This is painful. Nice round. Okay, we're going somewhere. Oh no. Yeah. We're gonna get a good game.